Hi everyone, as you can see my hair's got a lot longer now. I was going to be shaving my beard about putting into it this weekend. I've got a bit of stuff, I just trimmed it down. But yeah, like I said, I'm 27, I've got a head full of hair. You know, count my lucky stars. You know, I'm happy that I look young. I look quite young as well. I feel like I look maybe 5-10 years younger. I could look maybe 19, 20, you know. I'm 27, so I feel like I look younger as well. And also the look I wanted to go for was to be a little bit more androgynous, sort of slightly more non-binary and slightly more feminine, because I've had the look of having kind of a masculine sort of long beard and really short hair. I've had that look. I look like a complete different person. I like how flexible I can be. I like how I can change. I like how I can change in the era of men having shorter hair, you know, Turkish barbers, short back and sides, whatever. Happy enough, brave enough, and sort of, you know, the willingness to grow my hair out longer. It feels good. It feels good that I can be flexible in this way and I can look like a different person. Yeah, because at some point in the summer I'm going to get a haircut again. I'm going to look like a complete different person, so I'm happy that I can change like this. But yeah, recently I've been going to the gym, and it's strange really, because I've talked about mental health on social media, and it's strange, like, you know, where technology's come, you know, Facebook 2005, Instagram 2010, Snapchat 2011, TikTok 2017. It's interesting how social media has progressed, and you know where people's mental health is at certain stages, because, you know, I don't know, I mean, in terms of like male hairstyle trends, I'm obviously not going for the trend, am I? I'm completely opposite. You don't see guys with hair like this, do you? So I'm happy that I can do that. But I'm just talking about, you know, specifically, let's get into it. Let's talk about Buzz Gym Swindon. Is what I'm going to at the moment, talking about the gym. And it's become like the Instagram gym. It's become like the social media gym. And not only that, in all fairness, you know, when you go to like outlets and they have, like, you know, social media, Bruno Swindon, they have like an Instagram account. It's not a massive deal, but I just think generally speaking, and specifically with Buzz Gym as well, you know, I go there and I do enjoy it. I really like the lighting in there. That's the funny thing, is that I like it because it's not like a cave in there. It's not like, you know, we Kiss Gym in, you know, just off Princess Street, or even Swindon Gym East Swindon, or there's another gym Nuffield Greenbridge, and there's another one sort of in Stratton. You know, a lot of gyms, generally speaking, I know, tend to be like caves when you go in there, but ironically I like the lighting in Buzz Gym, so I can take all the selfies and stuff like that. So ironically, here I'm talking about sort of the social media side and how it's not so good. Here I'm saying I like this, taking selfies in the gym, whatever in it, but I'm just saying it's kind of it's interesting the way it's come. Like I say, you go on Buzz Gym Swindon and you do a photo and you press the location, you go into this news feed, and it's like its own separate news feed of people posting on Buzz Gym and everything. And like I see a lot of guys posting their muscles and everything, doing weights and stuff. And also I find it hard to fathom, I've said this before, but I do find it hard to fathom though, how you can, you know, post like a photo of your chest and everything, and go on that and everything. A lot of these guys do doing it a lot younger than me. I can't fathom when I was 20 or whenever, or even when I was in my early teens, early 20s. Like the idea of doing off my muscles and everything, and kind of, I can't really fathom how I don't really care about that. Like I said, even now I suppose I'm trying to lift, I do weights at the gym, but I still don't really care about doing, you know, lots of weights and showing off my muscles and everything and being that sort of person. I suppose that's the masculine thing. Passes social media, you know, sort of people, oh god, you know, I'm going to show my muscles, I want to be fit and everything. I don't quite understand it. I can't really fathom how you can be like that in the gym. I don't know, like, it is what it is, but I'm certainly not that kind of person who would do that. Like, you know, kind of, or do deadlifts or do weights or do really heavy weights and just put lots of strain on my body. I mean, I just do the lightest weights, I don't really care. But it's interesting, like I said, it's almost a shame, like I say, because you're comparing yourself to people, aren't you? You're comparing yourself to people, aren't you? Especially like Buzz Gym and everything. You know, people are posting on Instagram, people kind of, you know, posting, kind of, then doing workouts and stuff. And like I said, it's almost a shame that, you know, social media has come round to somebody going to a gym. But for me, Buzz Gym is like the Instagram. It's just Instagram central. It's like Instagram.com. It's like Instagram tube station. It's just Instagram. That's it. Even on Facebook, Buzz Gym isn't really doing that well. Twitter, they're hardly getting anything, but on Instagram, it's just everyone posting, and it's just, like I said, it's just social media. Social media is what you get with it. It's by the by, it's part of the parcel. This day and age, young people coming up, like I said, people like early 20s, late teens, whatever, posting muscles. It's just, you know, it's just the way the world is at the moment. But like I said, I'm 27. I just almost find it hard to fathom how, I don't know, because I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Like I said, I've recently, you know, that's the problem. I've recently become trying to post things under the Buzz Gym Swindon sort of location, and kind of posting videos of me sort of doing things and everything. I don't know why I've come into that, because the funny thing is I actually got a lot of affiliation with Buzz Gym, because I've been going there for like the last 5 years. Well, I initially went there in 2017. Ironically, it opened just after the footbridge leading across Princess Street to Kiss Gym. Just after that got demolished, a few months later they created the Facebook page for Buzz Gym Swindon, and then Buzz Gym I think opened in late 2016, early 2017. I joined in mid 2017 initially. I've actually got a playlist on YouTube and stuff of like all the stuff we do in the gym. I've got videos of me and everything. And then so I've actually got a lot of affiliation with Buzz Gym. And then mid 2019 I stopped going there. and then obviously lockdown and everything. But yeah, like I said, each to their own. But it's a strange, like as a guy, perhaps it's something to do with, you know, masculinity, you know, wanting to show off your muscles and doing all these heavy weights and straining yourself. For me, I really couldn't care less. I mean, I'm not really, but ironically, I'm now posting a little bit on my Instagram about me doing weights, but generally speaking, I really don't care. I've actually never cared about muscle, ever. Never cared about muscle. I've always been slim, I've always been skinny, I've always had a good metabolism. I've never really cared at all about muscle and how much muscle I've got on my chest and how many weights I can do. I really could not care less. John, I like going to the gym to be seen as somewhere else to go. Sometimes I walk around town and stuff and it's just somewhere else to go, somewhere else to be seen. Once again, I like the lighting in Buzz Gym. In all fairness, it's not like a cave in there. Ironically, I still say I like the lighting because I like taking selfies and stuff like that, but I like the lighting because it's not like a cave, it's not like a Kiss Gym, it's like a cave on Nuffield, the gym. You know, I like the lighting and I like being seen as well, because I've got this thing about kind of wanting to be seen, and in Buzz Gym you can sort of be seen, and especially with my hairstyle now, I go in there feeling almost like top dog. I feel like, fucking hell, I might as well stand up on a pedestal, you know. I feel like incredible when I go to the gym with this amazing swishy hair. I'm thinking, fucking hell, I feel like I stand out bar none, and you know, I mean, there's the odd few guys that have sort of slightly longish hair, but then the hair's maybe curly. I don't have curly, I have wavy hair. My hair's not curly, it's just wavy hair. So yeah, but like I said, I do find it hard to fathom sometimes about how you can do a lot. You know, like I said, social media is just the way it is. It's part of the parcel. At the end of the day, it is what it is, unfortunately. I mean, it's good and bad, but like I said, you go there and you feel like everyone knows me because you're having Buzz Gym swing, and it's just like, I don't know, this age of masculinity, the age of wanting to show off your muscles, and the age of doing weights and caring about what you look like. I mean, perhaps that's got something to do with it. For me, I would never show off my chest. I mean, I almost feel like, I don't know, I feel a bit sort of like, I would feel a bit vulnerable if suddenly I started doing a photo of my chest all on display like that. And a lot of the people that are doing that are actually a lot younger than me, and I quite find that hard to fathom, because when I was in my late teens, early 20s, could I care less about muscle? I mean, even when I went to the gym 5 years ago when I was 20, 21, or whatever, I never ever once cared about my muscle. I mean, I've never cared about it. I've never been once interested. But like I said, it is what it is. Like I said, that's why social media is, you know, it's strange, because at the moment social media is everywhere. Because it's good in some reasons. You can go onto Instagram pages like Anonymous for the Voiceless Pizza and see, you know, animals and abattoirs, animals and factory farms, what's happening to animals, and even on Twitter they have a few pages. So you can see what's happening to animals and maybe go vegan, and all the ones, I mean, hashtagging it as vegan because I'm vegan, and I'm trying to gain a bit of bulk, but I'm not mad about it. But like I said, I think it's interesting, and also for all the videos I've done so far, I've done Kygo, because obviously Kygo's one of my favourite artists, and I also think that dance music is tropical house. You wouldn't see that in the gym. A lot of people, when they do these videos, are lifting weights and lifting this, and it's all to like hip hop beat. It's all to like a hip hop rap beat. And it's kind of like it feels masculine. It feels kind of, like you're tough and you're strong, and you're kind of you're working out and you've got this muscle. And for me, you know, as a guy, you know, in a way, almost trying to act, you know, almost trying to appear a little bit more non-binary and androgynous and a little bit more feminine with the longer hair and trying to, you know, get the beard quite short. In a way, it kind of feels weird. It's almost like they're kind of promoting it by doing all this hip hop music and all tough sort of music, which is fair enough. Fair enough, you like that sort of music. But for me, perhaps I'm just going on about this. But I want to do a video. This is just, I don't know really, but it's interesting. But yeah, like I said, each their own, I suppose. But yeah, like I said, I don't know really. Like I said, social media is just the way it is at the moment, with Instagram, with TikTok, with Facebook, and everything. And I don't know really. Like I said, I go to the gym, and I just feel it's becoming. In the Instagram gym, it's just become Instagram.com. Instagram gym. It's just you go there and it's just a social media gym. And I suppose you get young people there. You perhaps won't get that at another gym, but it is what it is. Because I'm part of it. I'm on all these same platforms. I'm on all the same platforms. But it's a bit strange, and it's strange how social media works like this. You know, people might do a lot of talking videos like I am now, but do that on TikTok instead, and they might post lots of videos of them talking there. But for me, I don't want to post vertical videos of me talking on TikTok. I'd rather do a nice horizontal video on YouTube. YouTube's more cinematic anyway. You can get YouTube on the TV. With TikTok, it's like it's only on your phone, and it implies you can't change your thumbnail, and it implies something kind of rushed. It implies, because you can't post photos on TikTok really. You can only post stuff in video format, which is another reason why I'd rather post on YouTube. But yeah, it's going off the tangent. But yeah, the gym, like I said, I don't know really. But yeah, that's what it is. Like I said, I feel like amazing with the swishy hair when I'm in the gym. I feel incredible. I feel like I said, I'm not the only guy with sort of longish length hair with fringe. You get a few guys with curly hair, but I don't think there's any other guy with hair like me with wavy hair. A few guys with curly hair, but I don't think there's anyone like me with wavy hair. I don't think. like I said, yeah, feels good. But like I said, I don't know really. I don't know where this thing about the gym has come from. Like I said, I suppose you're going anywhere, gym stuff, and it's become quite big, I suppose, isn't it? So, yeah, but I don't know really. I don't know. Like I said, I find it hard. I think it's just this age of masculinity, the age of social media. It's coming, first hand. Like I said, it's every location is now just about as an Instagram location. And even then, you can go on YouTube and everything. People doing vlogs. Like I said, it is what it is. It's just the internet. It's just social media, and I suppose it is to do with mental health. I'm thinking, how come this person is posting this? I can't fathom how you can post yourself doing all these really heavy weights and want to do that. Why would I want to do a heavy deadlift? Why would I want to do really heavy weights? I can't. Funny thing is, I am doing those weights, but I can't fathom how you can do it and want to film it. And kind of, I pass like I said, it's the age of masculinity. I couldn't think of anything worse than showing off my chest and taking photos of it. Another thing I'd say is that no one else seems to post photos. Another thing I'll say before I go is that no one else seems to post photos like I do. No one else posts selfies. In both my Instagram pages, no one else posts selfies. It's always, the most you get is a mirror selfie where half the face is covered up. That's the most you get. No one posts photos like I do on Instagram. That's another thing. I don't really get many likes anyway. So that's another thing. I'm not really getting much on Instagram or anything like that. I'm getting like 1 or 2 likes, and I post the best selfies. I post really amazing selfies, like kind of, whole face in view, a selfie, looking right at the camera, my hair amazing and swishy. But no one else seems to do that. No one else seems to post selfies like that. And if you do, it's some guy with a massive forehead with a receding hairline or something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Like each their own. But I just think social media is affecting everyday life, and it's just part of the parcel of the internet and today's society and today's age of comparing yourself to others. Yeah, I thought I'd do a video like this. It's something I've been thinking about a lot because I go to the gym a lot more now. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it as that. So yeah.